We're at St Malo. What a windy day. I thought just before we go in, the edge of the fortress. Great place to come. Well, I found my next project. Carole's always moaning at me, I'm getting under her feet. And there she is, my own little Jack Sparrow. All I've got to do now is get it approved. But yeah, what a boat. Still at St Malo at the moment, just chilling and enjoying a bit of sunshine. As you can see, it's what a gorgeous day again. So we've just come off the beach. I noticed this. And I might see if I can hop on board actually and have a little look round, but what a beauty. Well, we finished here at St Malo.
We had a really nice trip here actually. It's nice and relaxing for a change.
It's a great place, isn't it, actually?
It is.
Yeah, we've been here a few
walking,
times.
Lots of sunbathing on the beach. It's a bit grim today, so we're going to leave now.
Yes, today's looking a bit... Anyhow, so we're heading off here. We're going to go east along the coastline, enjoy a bit of the countryside and the seaside along there, past actually Mont Saint Michel, and then we'll head north up as if we're going to Cherbourg. I think we're going to stop at Granville actually for a couple of days. Carole's booked us into a spa hotel so we can unwind, relax and let our hair down.
No, that's not true, because they say you have to wear caps in the pool and I'm not doing that.
I don't. I don't have to do it. Oh well. A little surprise coming at. Oh, there you go. Problem solved. I'll be letting my hair down. Carole's booked. Well, not booked. You're taking me somewhere. You said that should be quite unique. I don't know. The clue is gold. That's all I know. Gold. Perhaps you'll fill me in more of that later.
Aww.
Will I really enjoy it?
We'll see.
Okay. I think you guys will. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gone there. So yeah, we'll head off for St Malo, and we'll show you when we get to the next stop. So I'm guessing that's my clue.
We're here. Well, nearly.
I hope not, because it's just a sign. It's a sign I shouldn't be. Ah, you're taking me to see, what's her name? Charlize Theron or something like that?
Your dreams.
Oh, the Golden Lady.
She is hot. I am not.
Too hot to trot. Okay, I'm all up for this now. Let's get going. Psst. Made it. Come on then, tour guide. As you're the Golden Lady. Time to leave. Rain is in play. She drags me out. Look at the weather. You can hardly see the sea now. It's coming down so hard. This is, I think, what everyone had in England yesterday. You're having fun, aren't you?
As long as I get my coffee, I'll be fine.
Coffee. It's all about pink ear, isn't it?
Pink ears.
Pink ears. Yeah, who's got pink ears? Wow. But yeah, everyone's decided to take cover. The cake and teas have just been doubled in price because everyone's running in here, so I'm not sure we can go in the house, which is a bit disappointing. The first Sunday they got an open day and the first Sunday is free, and I think it's fully reserved because of that, but I'm going to send Carole in the Golden Lady and see what happens. Carole has saved the day. So much for our slimming world. That's gone out the window. That looks good. Do you know what it is?
It's meringue, darling, with berry.
That just looks like pure cream.
So we are in Salon de Thé, in the Rose Gardens of East Saint Malo. And I've treated Adrian to an afternoon tea. There was no scones left, unfortunately, so we can't be typically English. We just have to try something different for a change.
She's trying to posh me up, which doesn't really work. And we came.
Everyone.
Actually, we came all this way.
Robin joined us.
And oh, hello, little fella. And what we first asked for was English scones and jam, which they didn't have. So we went French. So coming out from the house, it was a nice little wander over to the terrace, if you like. We're going to see what the views are like, but I can imagine from up here, they'll be pretty good. Well, there we have it. That's my kind of view from the balcony. Perhaps I need to buy a house that's on the coastline when I've won the lottery, perhaps. But as you can see, sat out here in the spring summer. Yes. Oh, do I see incoming? Be a nice place to stay, wouldn't it? Sat here.
It would. There's even people in the sea now too.
Yeah, well, they're idiots.
Walk.
Is when the tide goes out, it does go out a long way. They do get a lot of mussels, etc. along here. In fact, that's the seems to be what they all eat in the restaurants around here. That's a long walk to go windsurfing.
Fancy a paddle? Fancy some sand between your toes, darling?
I do actually, but I'm not walking that far. What am I smelling? It's very strong, whatever it is. Whatever that flower is. Well, we found out what I can smell, even though Carole couldn't.
It's the jasmine.
That is so strong. Yeah, don't rub it, it'll be everywhere. But it is a nice smell.
Tallest alliums I've seen. Also look like this one there.
Oh, what? I didn't know we had jasmine.
We have jasmine.
So while I was sat up there having my chocolate and cake, I was saying to Carole that even though we're in Normandy, France, I don't know, 500 miles or so away, it felt like I was down at in the Dorset coast. So an example, when we go down to Avon Beach, it felt like I was actually sitting down looking over Mudderford with these trees and the flowers and everything else. There was no difference, even the coastline sweeping round towards Bournemouth. Who needs to come to France then when you can go to Bournemouth? And there we have Christian Dior. It wasn't particularly very old actually. Oh, there we go. The dates: 1905 to 1957. So we're in the museum now. We've actually got the manager coming around to give us a private tour, if she can, hopefully. The first room you come into, Carole said it looks just like Bethany's room.
It does.
The colour scheme.
French grey and the detail above the mirror there.
Yeah, it is.
Halloween or so.
First room you decorated at the chateau.
This room was decorated in the style of Louis XV.
Do you like? You blend in at. If you stood over there. Exactly.
The afternoon dress. In 1954 that was designed. And this one, look at this pale pink one. I would have loved to live back in these days and wear all these dresses. Not very comfortable.
Not easy to put on, I'm sure.
This is a robe for the Gala Rose. Here we have the Winter Garden, added to the house in 1907 for Christian's mother, Madeline.
I love the fact even the drapes, or whatever you want to call the
roller blinds.
Yeah, roller blinds, drapes. Good terminology. The way they're all staggered down perfectly.
It's the way it should be.
Is that a hint?
But what a beautiful view of the roses in front.
And the rain. Typical. The one day.
Here we have a fine example of Carole's dress.
What's that?
The bottom half of this dress is something I'd wear. Clearly. Not so much the top. That's from 1910, that one. There's an arrangement of hats over here that aren't really to my fancy.
I'm starting to feel like I need to take you to a car show, after this museum.
This is look 6. It's a bustier robe embroidered with flowers. If you look at the detail, it must have taken somebody a very long time with a lot of patience. And then they go and put a bondage leather belt around the middle.
Yes, I can imagine. Even I can see that would have taken forever. And probably worn once, and now it's in the museum. So this is exactly the same as the flooring we put in our old Victorian house with the bars. Took all ages to do because we had 3 floors to go up to the top, and it was done exactly like this. But wow, doesn't it look good when it's done? Well, everything starts with a drawing. I'm hoping these are coming out. Anything catch your eye, Carole?
No, but I tell you why, because I've all got tiny waists and that's certainly not what I've got.
Oh, was I meant to quickly butt in on that
No,
one?
not at all.
Okay. They do have tiny waists, you're right.
But then the French are very petite, aren't they?
If you say so. There you be.
There's nothing comfortable about fashion.
Sketching away. Just looking at the pigment, the colours in some of these fabrics here. Very strong. I don't know if you can see it. The actual cats. I don't think it's coming out on my camera, but the eyes you can see, but the details, the nose, the whiskers.
You obviously liked them because there's more cat fabric along here.
Well, there's one prime example there. Let me out, let me out. He puts hidden messages into his work. What are you looking at those for? You've got enough bags as it is.
A girl can never have enough bags.
They can, because I have to move them every time you move house.
That one's my favourite.
What on earth would you get in that bag?
You
Looks
probably
like
wouldn't fit a mobile phone in there these
No.
days, the size of them, but you'd get your rouge, your lipstick, Tissue and your gloves.
And your Christian Dior,
Silk gloves.
your perfume.
And yes, very importantly.
Yeah.
Perfume. Here's a cocktail dress designed in 1955. Not my colour.
But nice.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, jewellery as well. Why stop there? Complete the whole set and have shoes. Oh, look.
Oh, look, there's my perfume.
Oh, and the perfume. Holy, that looks
Now,
uncomfortable.
even I've had a few pairs with heels very similar to that, but not that high.
Well, look at the ones in the middle.
These are more my type.
What about the Eskimo ones?
Yeah, not for me.
And then you'll do all these wonderful nails, which I'm sure will be stunning. And then
Cover them with
gloves. Okay. Love this logical thinking here. Anyhow, other way, I was looking at the fireplace.
I guarantee this perfume's way past its shelf life.
Got no smell.
I'm delegating this description to Adrian because he has a fascination with the Champs-Elysees.
I love that round. That roundabout is amazing.
No, that's the road that goes up to it. You
Is
love
it?
the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, it's the Arc de Triomphe, is it? Oh, that's every man for himself. I'm sure most people who've been to Paris have done that. But yeah, take the map. And there we go. Voila.
Make a coat.
Well, you're never going to get lost. You just look at your coat. Buggered if where you were going for was on the back. You'd never be able to see it, would you? Oh, you can get a hat with it.
And to the right of you, Adrian,
Is
a classic dinner robe, dinner dress in red.
Rouge.
For love, amour,
Lady in red.
j'adore.
Very nice. Well, I know you're going to like this one.
I absolutely love this one. Not only is it gold and it's got the gold tassel trim, but the skirt. You looking at me or this?
Oh, you said beauty. Sorry.
The skirt is absolutely exquisite. I love it.
You want it.
I have one very similar, but it doesn't have all the flowers. It's all embroidered into it.
You've also got one that seems to be covered in a swan. Or is it an ostrich? So Carole's standing there outside, looking very English, with your umbrella.
A long walk home along the beach.
I think you need
So
a white umbrella.
For anyone who wishes to visit, the museum is €10 each. It takes about 35 to 45 minutes to go round, but if you come on a Sunday, the first Sunday in the month, I believe it's free, but you do have to wait your turn. They only let a certain amount of people in at a time because it's not that big a house, and
But while you're waiting, they have a nice cafe.
they do salon de thé,
Yeah.
and they do a good coffee and they can do amazing desserts.
Let's go now and get one.